Simon Kerrigan claimed his second 7-fer in successive innings to help drag Lancashire back into the LV County Championship match with Glamorgan, after earlier Murray Goodwin had fallen only 6 runs short of his 10th double hundred on the second day at the Emirates Old Trafford. Goodwin had made 138 on the first day out of his side's imposing 315 for 3, a total which had laid the foundations for a massive score. Jim Allenby went again on 68 and looked set to race to his third hundred of a profitable season as he pulled Glen Chapel for 2 early sixes in the space of only 3 balls. Alas for him, he was denied his ton in the opening half hour as he was LBW to a bit of a grubber from the Lancashire skipper to have to go on 92 to end a 4th wicket partnership of 155. It had been a frenetic start from Allenby while Goodwin went about his business as usual, getting to his 150 after 75 minutes, an innings which had by now occupied 286 deliveries. He looked in a determined mood, wanting to make the absolute most of his wonderful first day against the second division leaders. He scored plenty of runs with his square cut, a shot he's used so well over the years, while he also made life a little difficult for debutant Aaron Lilly, who must have learned a lot from bowling to such a skilled player for so long in his spells. Lilly did come close to earning his maiden championship wicket, but just couldn't get enough of his own hand on this drive from Goodwin. Allenby's wicket had appeared to be nothing more than a blip then, as Glamorgan continued to build their total through the morning session, with Mark Wallace adding a further 68 runs in 20 overs, with Goodwin for the 5th wicket. But Wallace then gave Kerrigan his first wicket of the day and his third of the match shortly before lunch, as the batsman nicked to Simon Katic after making 37. Goodwin and Nathan McCullum, making his championship debut, put on 30 runs either side of lunch, but then from nowhere Glamorgan collapsed. The Kiwi struck Kerrigan out to Katic. Before the left-arm spinner, fresh from his 7 for 63 last week in Northampton, grabbed his 5th here as Graham Wagg was caught off bat and pad by Andrea Agathangalu at short leg. Goodwin was just a 6-hit away from his 10th double hundred when he got a short ball from Kerrigan, but could only pull it to square leg to go for a 194, which had used up 354 balls in nearly 8 hours. Chapel then took a simple return catch to remove John Glover, and the innings was finished off in a hurry with Kerrigan claiming 7 for 162 in his 50th over with an LBW to get shot of fellow left-arm spinner Dean Koska. That took Kerrigan's tally of wickets to 39 this season, with 4 5-wicket hauls. He's leading the way for the spinners this summer by some distance. Glamorgan had lost their last 5 wickets for only 36 runs in 16 overs, and had really missed the opportunity to bat their hosts out of this contest completely, especially as Carl Brown and Lewis Rees batted throughout the last 40 overs of the day, that's 2.5 hours, with very few problems. It was by no means exciting cricket, but important stuff from these two openers, who would have been aware that they needed to get to 325 just to avoid the follow-on. While it was Brown who made the better start, it was the 22-year-old Rees, in only his 8th first-class match, who finished the day off the stronger. Rees has become something of a lucky talisman for his team. Since he was brought in, he's seen his side really pick up their form, with 3 wins in their last 3 matches, all games the youngster has been involved in. He looks to be a very good find. He nearly gave it away shortly before stumps were drawn, leaving a ball from McCullum alone which nearly shaved his off stump. But he was still there at the close, just 8 runs short of his maiden championship half-century. He has 42 to Brown's 48, which has seen Lancashire knock off 93 runs of their deficit, but still with plenty to do with the bat as we move into the second half of this contest.